talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever known him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylonly's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
I have to tell you, it never gets old hearing that anthem. Hello, 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 hello. And you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. We made it, y'all, to a whole nother week and through a whole nother week as well. Praise be unto God for that. Glad to have all you here. There were 6 people in the building. 4 people here now. Either way, glad to have y'all here. Y'all, we got a lot to talk about and a whole lot to get through. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 destinations for you all this morning. Byron Allen, as you guys know, I talked about him buying BuzzFeed. Well, the acquisition's officially closed, so he now owns BuzzFeed, so we'll get into that. If you missed that live where I basically gave the game plan of what Byron Allen is going to do with BuzzFeed and Huffington Post and the Stars Network, go back to that live. But after this one, though, the Black Promoters Collective is doing some big things in the world of the live event industry, and very, very proud of them. They actually came together during COVID, and man, oh man, wait till y'all hear the news about them. So excited about that. Then Blue Origin, which is Jeff Bezos' aerospace company. Of course, as you guys know, things happen, and there's something that happened with Blue Origin. We'll talk about that, by the way. Also, too, y'all know Elon Musk has SpaceX as well, right? So a lot going on in the world of the aerospace industry. We'll talk about that this morning. Guy Fieri is coming to YouTube with a brand new show, and guess who commissioned it? Wait till you hear who. Can't wait to tell you about that. Sienna Connor has developed an app that, like I said, everybody in social media, public relations, advertising, and marketing, also known as spam, needs to download immediately. I'm going to tell you more about that app here in just a little bit. Eleanor Ross, my God, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. You know, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. You know how you guys know how I say if Jill Scott was the president, I will gladly be on trial for having sex with Jill Scott, the president of the United States. Well, that kind of happened with this, but it wasn't the president. It was this woman, Eleanor Ross. I'm giving that situation because it relates to that destination just a little bit. But we'll get to that. And then Candace Owens is struggling. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. Yay, 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 yay. You'll find out why. Higher is waiting, lower is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down that iconic intro here. Oh, my Lord Jesus. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And one thing to know, 2 things for sure, that over here on this channel, a lot happens early. Roll.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell. And I'm Dave Price.
And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you're starting it off right. But I'm waiting for you in the daylight. And a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I say,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning. Truly, Chen Moonves, and glad to be a part of it along with Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You are absolutely around this channel right here. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Shout out to the 5 people here. Glad to have y'all here. Let's get to the getting and doing what we do because, my God, we have a lot to discuss this morning. Yes, indeed. 7 destinations for y'all that we got to get to, so let's get to them. We'll kick it off with the Byron Allen. Right here we go. From Variety.com. Yes, indeed. Here, Byron Allen closes BuzzFeed acquisition. says company is now officially chasing YouTube. The platform I'm on right now, they're chasing it. That's what Byron Allen is saying. Here we go. The entrepreneur, stand-up comedian Byron Allen is now majority owner of BuzzFeed, the struggling digital media player that Allen plans to use to launch a free streaming platform that he imagines will rival Colossus YouTube. Shout out to the Black Tube that's been doing that for quite a while. Let's just go ahead and give credit where credit is due. Our vision is to build on the iconic foundation of BuzzFeed and HuffPost by expanding into free streaming video, audio, and user-generated content, said Allen, who is now chairman and CEO of BuzzFeed after buying approximately 51% of its outstanding shares in a $120 million deal. As this moment, with the power of artificial intelligence, BuzzFeed is officially chasing YouTube as another premier free streaming video service. Y'all ain't gonna do BuzzFeed Premium? Because believe me, if there are content creators that are actually that good, BuzzFeed could commission shows from those content creators through their BuzzFeed Premium service. Listen, I'm just saying the quiet part out loud. Clock that T, 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 clock that T. And one more clock that T. Last time, clock that T. All right. Moving on. With Allen taking over the company, BuzzFeed founder and former CEO John Peretti has taken on the newly created role as president of BuzzFeed AI. The company said that in the new role, Peretti will bring his strategic focus to applied AI research, product innovation, and the development of new technology-driven media formats. Most media formats work because there's a fan base to connect with the content. If everything is going to be if all the content is going to be created based on what AI says, just because AI says it's good doesn't mean the culture is going to take it in and receive it and, embrace it. But hey, I'm just talking. Peretti called Allen a force of nature and incredible business mogul, and his media skills are very complementary to mine. Allen's deep relationships with advertisers, partners, and sources of capital freed me to focus on what I've always loved most, the intersection of tech and media, or tech-edia. Peretti said in a statement, I'm thrilled to pass him the baton, and even more, I'm excited about what comes next. AI is going to create a new medium for content that wasn't possible before. I'm convinced the opportunity is enormous. With the deal, BuzzFeed Steals and the company's Tasty brand will be set up as new independent entities, but remain wholly owned subsidiaries of BuzzFeed that will allow for outside investment in those businesses as opposed to investment in the entire portfolio. But wait, how is BuzzFeed going to challenge YouTube? Allen previously told Variety that BuzzFeed will build on the foundation of BuzzFeed and HuffPost by expanding into free streaming video in conjunction with Allen Media Group's Local Now free streaming platform that curates, aggregates, and streams hyperlocal news, weather, traffic, sports, and entertainment based on a user's zip code. Allen's company operates a network of 650 free and ad-supported FAST channels. That's what FAST stands for, y'all. Free advertising streaming television channels and approximately 400 local broadcast affiliates. With those assets combined with BuzzFeed's monthly visitors, the company sees a significant opportunity to bring a new kind of free streaming experience directly to consumers. BuzzFeed said AI will accelerate content creation, distribution, and discovery across both organizations as BuzzFeed builds toward becoming a premier free streaming video destination. BuzzFeed on Wednesday, May 27th, announced the closing of its previously announced transaction with Allen Family Digital, an affiliate of Byron Allen's family office. Under the terms of the agreement, Allen Family Digital acquired 40 million shares of BuzzFeed common stock at a price of $3 a share, representing a total transaction value of $120 million for a purchase price of $120 million. The transaction was funded with $20 million in cash at closing and a $100 million promissory note due in 5 years from closing, accruing interest at 5% annually. BuzzFeed said it used $12.5 million of the cash proceeds from the transaction to pay down existing debt. Separately, Allen has leased a 2-hour night comedy block on CBS and has taken over the time slot previously occupied by Late Night with Stephen Colbert, which aired its final show on May 21st. Comments Unleashed with Byron Allen now airs back-to-back episodes in the 11:35 p.m. time slot on CBS, followed by 2 episodes of his comedy show, Funny You Should Ask. So like I said, Byron Allen rather buying BuzzFeed, I think that is a huge deal. I still believe with all of my heart that BuzzFeed Premium will be a thing. I do believe that is going to happen. And how that's going to work is premium content from BuzzFeed and HuffPost and Tasty and BuzzFeed Studios that will be in a separate streaming service called BuzzFeed Premium. If you want to pay $7.99, $10 for just premium content from BuzzFeed, I think that will happen. Like I said in my previous tour about what Byron Allen's trying to do. Byron Allen does have an 11% stake in the Stars network, right? So if you want to try to buy Stars, I'm thinking if you take BuzzFeed, make it more entertainment than news. Of course, you can still keep BuzzFeed News, but have BuzzFeed News be complementary to Huffington Post. So like I said, BuzzFeed, the entertainment side of Stars, along with Huffington Post being the news division of Stars, right? Now you have a entertainment network that airs adult content of unscripted and scripted content, along with news from HuffPost in partnership with BuzzFeed News. Tasty, which is going to be food and lifestyle content. I think that Byron Allen's getting ready to make Stars its own entity in terms of a television network, a streaming app, and a platform. And also, too, if you guys don't know, with that said, I'm trying to think of what I was going to say. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. ABC, right, is exploring a sale of A&E Global Media. I have not heard any more news about that, where they could potentially sell all of A&E Global Media, or they could sell off different networks. I did another tour where I said Stars should buy the FYI network to expand their linear reach. So if Stars does that, Byron Allen buys Stars and then puts, BuzzFeed, that's the entertainment division over there, have HuffPost News, have HuffPost and BuzzFeed News, come together as one. They're two separate entities. They do two different works, but they work together as one. Plus Tasty, it's game over. Stars is about to be the new home for us. That's why I'm thinking. I think Stars is going to be the BET that BET's trying to figure out how to be with the BET Next Gen program. So that's my take on that. And like I said, that BuzzFeed Premium, I didn't even pitch it in that tour, but I'm pitching it here now. That BuzzFeed Premium will be a thing where you get content from BuzzFeed, HuffPost, and Tasty, along with other content creators that they will have a overall deal with BuzzFeed. And believe me, I know the game that Byron Allen's trying to play. I think it's a good game, but you gotta move strategically. That's why you need a creative director to be able to help you make those moves. I'm available. I'm just I'm just saying. All right, let's continue on, everybody, because we got this news to talk about here from roulette.com, celebrating 25 years on to the next 25, everybody. This is a really big deal. Black Promoters Collective expands its worldwide footprint. Black Promoters Collective etches its name into live entertainment history. Right here, Black Promoters Collective, 10th Billboard Top Promoter Worldwide. 10th Billboard Top Promoter Worldwide. 10th Billboard Top Promoter Worldwide. The Boy Is Mine, the second biggest R&B tour, okay? New Edition Way tour. The third biggest R&B tour. The Millennium Tour, right? The 7th R&B tour. The 12th Hip Hop Tour. The Queens, the 12th biggest R&B tour. Every ticket, every city, every moment, from sold out moments to culture shifting experiences, this milestone belongs to every fan who showed up loud. The show goes on because of you. Let's get into it. A Black-owned concert promotion company is rewriting the rules of a billion-dollar industry, one landmark chart placement at a time. The numbers do not lie. In 2025 and 2026, the numbers belong to Black Promoters Collective. The powerhouse live entertainment company secured a position at number 10 on Billboard Box Score's mid-year 2026 Top Promoters chart, marking the first occasion the organization has broken into the publication's elite top 10 ranking. These achievements cements BPC's standing alongside the most established and recognizable names in the global concert promotion business, a space where Black-owned companies have historically been underrepresented at the highest levels of competition. A company built on purpose, not luck. Black Promoters Collective did not arrive at this moment by accident. Founded in 2022. Now, I swear, I thought that there was an interview that we saw with a woman who owns the marina at Southside. She said that was made during COVID, but that's neither here nor there. But let's get back to this. Founded in 2022 by a coalition of 9 of the nation's most respected Black concert promoters: Gary Guthrie, Shelby Joyner, Troy Brown, Musculman Mozzie, Bill Ingram, Walter Reeder Jr., and Shahida Masai. No, that's what it was. Shahida Masai. Suleiman Masadi works for Shahida Masai. By that. Lionel Bay and Janice Kai. The organization was structured with a clear, unapologetic mandate to create large-scale touring infrastructure for artists whose cultural contributions have long exceeded their commercial positioning, while simultaneously investing in the Black artists who have driven those contributions for decades. But the founders assembled in a compressed 4-year period is, by any industry measure, extraordinary. From its inaugural offering to its current status as Billboard chart and top 10 promoter, BPC's ascent represents one of the more remarkable organizational growth stories in contemporary live entertainment. Tours that transcended the stage. The company's mid-2026 chart performance reflects the commercial weight of its touring portfolio. 2 major productions, both featuring iconic artists with deep roots in Black American music, were simultaneously delivered across multiple Billboard box score categories. The Boy Is Mine, featuring Brandy Monica, generated 3 separate chart placements. A number 2 finish on the top tours by genre R&B chart, a number 22 on the top ticket sales chart, and number 23 on the top tours chart. The production, which united 2 of the most celebrated voices of the late 1990s and early 2000s R&B era, true artists who arrived not merely for a concert but for a generational experience. New Edition, New Way Tour delivered comparable performance, landing number 3 on the top tours by genre R&B chart, number 24 on the top tours chart, and number 26 on the top ticket sales chart. The Boston-bred group, whose influence on R&B, New Jack Swing, and the blueprint for the Marbury Band remains immeasurable, continue to demonstrate that their drawing power 2026 is anything but nostalgia. It is active, devoted, and financially formidable. The weight of what this means. The significance of BPC's Billboard box score top 10 placement extends well beyond chart position. Live entertainment promotion has historically been dominated by a small number of large multinational corporations, with independent minority-owned companies facing structural disadvantages in limited access, rounding leverage, and risk capital. BPC's emergence as a top 10 Billboard box score promotes a direct challenge to those structural norms. The organization has demonstrated that a Black-owned company built from the collective experience and relationships of Black promoters who have spent decades working in this industry can compete on a global scale to win. What comes next? With 2 concurrent Billboard charting tours and a top 10 box score ranking now on its record, BPC enters the second half of 2026 with leverage. The Queens tour and the partnership with the Hampton Jazz and Music Festival and LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Festival. The company's ability to move multiple major touring acts around simultaneously while continuing to expand its footprint suggests that its 2022 found was not a ceiling, it was a starting point. The live entertainment industry is watching, and the Black Promoters Collective is just getting started. But first of all, congratulations, first of all. Okay, that is absolutely incredible. I think one thing that we need to do more as a people is to unite and not divide. To unite and not divide. To unite and not divide, Stephen A. Smith. Okay? And to everybody else that moves like him, and that's man or woman. All right, let me bring this up for y'all real quick. Just to show y'all what we got going on here. Give me a moment. So I did this map here when we talked about the state of Black media. As you can see, Disney has no Black network. NBC Universal, no Black network, but Black people do watch Bravo. You have the Oprah Winfrey Network for Warner Bros. Discovery. You have Fox for Fox Soul. You have Next Star Media Group Incorporated, no Black network. And then you have Paramount, which has Black entertainment television. Now, if you've been paying attention to what's been going on, Paramount has been trying to get Warner Bros. Discovery for a long time. Warner Bros. Discovery was supposed to go to Netflix. It made the most sense. I did Netflix Bros breakdown, talking about the synergies, all that. But basically, Paramount raped Warner Bros. Discovery just to have it in their company. And now that combined company has a combined debt total of $90 billion worth of debt. They're trying to get it down to $42 billion, but it's still up. It's still with a capital B, $billion worth of debt. And I did a live where I said, you can't have two black networks, can you? You can't have two black networks, can you? You can't have two black networks, can you, right? So with that being said, I said a couple of things could happen, right? One, Paramount could say, hey, listen, we can keep OWN and BET. That's cool. They could spin off both networks. Now, Paramount said they're not going to spin off BET. Allegedly. But you got $42 billion worth of debt. How you gonna reduce the debt? You gotta sell in order to figure out a way to still be a company, right? So like I said, they could keep both networks. They could sell both networks, right? OWN could fold into BET, or they could get rid of both networks. Now, as I come back on the screen, in case you guys do not know, BET Plus is no longer around. BET Plus is no longer around. BET Plus is no longer around. It has folded into Paramount Plus. Now, if I'm working at BET, I would call the Black Promoters Collective and say, hey, can we do BET concerts in partnership with Black Promoters Collective? That's a move I would do. How does it work out for everybody? First of all, the concert can be streamed on Paramount Plus and also be broadcasted live on BET, simulcast on VH1. Boom. What do I always say, y'all? If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. If you understand the moves that are happening around you, you'll understand what you're seeing in front of you. Once again, congratulations to Black Collective. Some very, very big news right there. All right, y'all. More Brainley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from the space right here, right now. Let's get to it from Tech Crunch. Yes, indeed. Here. Like I said, we always cite our sources, y'all. Shout out to Kim Byron. Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket explodes during testing in Florida. So Blue Origin's New Glenn mega rocket just exploded during testing at a launch site in Cape Canaveral, Florida, according to live streams from NASA Spaceflight.com and Spaceflight Now. Blue Origin later confirmed the explosion. Child, wait a minute. How are y'all gonna move like that? Blue Origin later confirmed the explosion. The video was the confirmation. You can't say, no, there was no explosion when we got video. Come on now. Jeff Bezos' space company was performing a static fire test ahead of an anticipated fourth launch of the new rocket in the coming weeks, which was supposed to carry Amazon LEO internet satellites to space. That means the rocket was likely fueled, trimming to what is one of the largest rocket explosions in United States history and the worst failure in Blue Origin's existence. Also, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk failed in life. Now listen, if you want me to say who's more successful, Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, Amazon has changed everything. Okay. They bought Whole Foods. They opened up grocery stores. Okay. They have Amazon MGM Studios, right? So if I'm looking at, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, like Jeff Bezos created a new universe for e-commerce. So I believe Jeff Bezos is more successful than Elon Musk. Fight me. Okay. Let's continue on. Blue Origin said in a Twitter post Thursday evening, all personnel have been accounted for. Bezos wrote that they were safe. The company didn't say what went wrong, only that an anomaly occurred. It's too early to know the root cause, but we're already working to find it. Very rough day, but we'll rebuild whatever needs to be rebuilt and get back to flying. It's worth it, Bezos wrote. You mean to rebuild a new rocket? Let me ask Google something. How long does it take to build a rocket to go to space? So building a new rocket from scratch takes 5 to 15 years of design and development. However, once the rocket design is established and production line is running, assembly for an individual flight-ready rocket usually takes only 3 to 18 months. Ciao. Thank you, Google, by the way, for that. NASA Administrator Jerry Isaacman said in a post late Thursday that the agency will work with our partners to support a thorough investigation of this anomaly, a mass near-term mission impacts, and getting back to launching rockets. In a statement, the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, told TechCrunch it was aware of the explosion and said there was no impact to air traffic, NASA, and the Space Force. Oh, if you don't know, the president created Space Force. And yes, it is a comedy on Netflix. You just can't make this up. Look, the aliens are coming. I got an exclusive. I got Disclosure Day, that new movie Emily Blunt. I got an advanced screening of it. And I sent this to Space Force and said, see, this is why I created it. Everyone was making fun of me, but I knew something was coming. And no, E.T. doesn't count because he went home. Now he's an illegal that followed the rules. Why can't everyone else go home? We will gladly keep E.T. and trade the president to the aliens. Okay, listen. And the Space Force did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Now, this is from Spaceflight Now on Twitter. Here's our video of the explosion at Launch Complex 36. It happened about 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 0100 UTC. Now, that's a different standard of time, everybody. As Blue Origin was beginning a static fire test of its new Glenn rocket. So here it is here. Can I do it on the screen? Yeah. Yeah. Two more times. Just that rocket right there is all gone. I mean, when you look at it, it's just incredible. Like the fact that nothing is there at all. Like even the water tower is still standing. It is, one more time, it is just fascinating. I mean, nighttime sky. I mean, my God. I think that this should be a meme. This is how the world feels right now. It is just incredible. Like, now, I will say this, right? When you watch movies, they try to recreate that. I'm telling you, all of this that you saw right here, you cannot recreate that in a movie. That could literally take out people, an explosion of that size. Okay? But I can imagine Dwayne The Rock Johnson be like, can you smell? The Rock is still here. Dun, 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 dun. But I also feel like The Rock has more intelligence to be like, you know what? We don't have to have The Rock just show up, be strong, and just out everywhere. You know what I mean? So let's get back to it here. The explosion likely means Blue Origin will have to pause the New Glenn rocket program for an extended period of time while it works through what went wrong. Blue Origin had been planning to attempt as many as 12 launches of New Glenn this year after the company spent around a decade developing it in an attempt to compete with Elon Musk's SpaceX. The company is also supposed to help power NASA's Artemis missions to the moon. With the agency hotline, Blue Origin's expected role in that program earlier this week. Isaacman said Thursday that NASA will provide any impacts to the Artemis and moon-based programs as it becomes available. Blue Origin has been aiming to launch NASA security missions for the Pentagon as well. Oh my God. And of course, Elon Musk had to get in on this. Most unfortunate rockets are hard, Elon Musk wrote on Twitter shortly after the explosion. I hope you recover quickly. Why do I feel like that's probably the kindest Elon Musk has ever been about anything or to anybody in life? He cares about rockets more than human beings. That's sad. The explosion comes just a few weeks after Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket flew for the third time ever. That mission suffered its own failure when the New Glenn upper stage failed to put an AST space mobile satellite into orbit, causing a total loss of the mission. Rather, just last week, the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, cleared New Glenn to fly again after Blue Origin completed an investigation into the cause of the failure. Wait a minute. I'm getting a virtual call right now. Give me a moment because somebody has something to say about this. I am so sorry. Give me one moment, y'all. Give me one moment. So sorry, y'all. And I'm just like, I'm like live right now, so I don't know why people think that they could just pop up on my thing, but this guy has something to say. Okay, so this guy has something to say, so just give me a moment, okay? All right, sir, what do you have to say, sir? What do you have to say about this?
Failure! You're still a failure! Failure! I can smell the failure! 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 Stephen, use failure! Failure! It's called failure! My son's a failure! Failure! Failures! You're all failures! Failure! You're still a failure! Failures! My son's a failure! Fail always call you failure! Subscribe. Failure! You're still a failure! I can smell
you gotta go this hard on him.
Failure! Stephen, use failure! It's called failure! My son's a failure! Failures! You're all failures! You're still a failure! Failures! My son's a failure! Fail always call you failure! Subscribe. Failure! You're still a failure! I can smell the failure! Failure! Stephen, use failure! It's called failure! My son's a failure! Failures! You're all failures! You're still a failure! Failures! My son's a failure! Fail always call you failure! Subscribe.
Thank you, good sir, for your contribution to this conversation. A very new lady rocket. Blue Origin has spent years developing New Glenn while it used its new Shepard program to test out smaller scale suborbital rockets. While New Shepard has varied a fairly regular cadence of wealthy people and celebrities, along with some science missions to the edge of space, Blue Origin was constantly working in the background to develop a rocket that could put real commercial payloads like large satellites into orbit. That work took a long time, longer than Blue Origin had anticipated, but that finally came to a head in January 2025 when the company flew New Glenn for the first time. New Glenn appeared to be fairly successful to be a fairly successful rocket rather right off the bat. It reached orbit during that first flight, though the booster stage exploded before Blue Origin could attempt to land it on a drone ship in the ocean. Blue Origin was even more successful with New Glen's second flight, though, in November 2025. During that mission, the company also launched twin spacecraft to Mars for NASA. Blue Origin also landed its first booster stage during New Glen's second mission. That allowed the company to refly the booster on New Glen's third mission, showing not only the ability to recover the first stage, but refurbish it for reuse, a critical step in reducing the overall cost of operating a launch business. The reused rocket booster had no problems flying again, and even landed a second time on one of Blue Origin's drone ships, during New Glen's third mission in April 2026. But the company experienced a cryogenic failure in the upper stage during mission 3, which led to the loss of the satellite. This upcoming fourth mission was supposed to be the first of 24 launches, for which Amazon has contracted Blue Origin. Amazon is currently building out a comparative SpaceX's Starlink satellite internet network, which it calls LEO. On Wednesday, Amazon touted its ability to rely on Blue Origin to build the network, calling New Glenn a reusable heavy lift rocket. Amazon confirmed to TechCrunch late Thursday that no LEO satellites were on board for this test. Late Thursday, Congressman Mike Haridopoulos, I think that's how he said, Haridopoulos, Republican from Florida, who represents the district that's home to Cape Canaveral, wrote on Twitter that he had spoken with NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman about the explosion. I'm grateful that there was no report injuries. I'm thankful for the first responders, engineers, launch crews who acted quickly, praying for Florida Space Coast and everyone involved, he said. No, absolutely. You know, I have to tell you, it is something quite amazing to give me one moment here. Sorry, y'all. Give me one moment. Okay. Give me one moment. All right, y'all. Sorry. Hi. Hello. Nice to see you there. Glad to have you here. No, I was going to say, so what's my take on this destination? I will say it is something amazing about space, you know, the fact that it has floated above us all these years, right? And it is so self-sustaining. I think that what Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos is trying to do to keep space, you know, the space industry alive and well. Of course, let me also put in Virgin Galactic as well. Virgin Galactic, which is Sir Richard Branson, which you need to bring back Virgin America. Okay, you need to jump in on that Spirit Airlines thing that they're trying to raise money for. Put your investment in and make that Virgin America. I'm just saying, Richard Branson. Okay, but anyway, with that being said, with those three companies, Virgin Galactic, Blue Origin, and SpaceX, is one thing for them to keep the space industry going, which I think is great. But also, two, this is why NASA is important. Thank God they haven't been defunded. I mean, my God, I can only imagine the thoughts that the president has about, you know, the planet. Look, Earth is the greatest planet. I don't know why we have the sun. It doesn't matter. You know, I would like to go visit the sun. Is there a way that we can do it? Yes. Yeah. Jeff Bezos, if the president says he wants to go visit the sun, please get him through training, put him on Blue Origin rocket, and send the rocket to the sun. Okay. I will cover that live. Gladly. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that the president will say that the Earth is better than the sun. It doesn't matter. I want to go visit the sun. I'm being facetious when I say that. But I do believe he will say the Earth is better than the sun. I do believe he will say that out of his mouth. Okay. Now, let's roll on, because if you guys remember, I've done lives about YouTube and the creator economy, and Pedro Pena, who is the vice president of Europe, Middle East, and Africa, said there's no appetite for YouTube originals, and Neil Mahone said we don't know how to pick originals. You guys remember when I said that Studio Lambert's trying to figure out how to do YouTube originals, right? You guys also remember when Disney Plus tried to do Disney Plus originals. Disneyland Handcrafted is on YouTube for free. Well. This is an exclusive from Variety.com. Okay? All right. Nilma homepage opinion. I hope you're watching, paying attention, and tuning in to what's going on here. Guy Fieri to host Guy's Feast Club YouTube talk show series from Food Network. Guy Fieri to host Guy's Feast Club YouTube talk show series from Food Network exclusive. Guy Fieri to host Guy's Feast Club YouTube talk show series from Food Network exclusive. Let's get into it. Guy Fieri has another Food Network show in the works, but this one has a digital twist. What did you twist? Tile Guy's Feast Club, the talk show style food program, will debut Thursday, June 11th, at 7 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on Food Network's YouTube channel. You see that now, my homepage opinion? Exclusively on Food Network's YouTube channel. Exclusively on Food Network's YouTube channel. Y'all sure y'all don't want to create YouTube studios and just make it available for every content creator to try to, expand themselves? Because Neil Mahone said the best ones don't leave YouTube, but linear cable networks, right? They're coming to YouTube. Every network just made a studio entity, right? Like Food Network Studios, own studios to create content, not just for the network and not just for streaming platforms that they are on, but also for third parties. There will be a lot more original content. But hey, like I said, Pedro Pena said that there's no appetite for YouTube originals, and then Mahone said we don't know how to pick originals. Pedro Pena said there's no appetite for YouTube originals, and Neil Mahone said we don't know how to pick originals. Pedro Pena said that there's no appetite for YouTube originals. Neil Mahone said we don't know how to pick program. That's what they said. But yet, Guy's Feast Club, the talk show style food program, will debut on Thursday, June 11th at 7 p.m. exclusively on Food Network's YouTube channel. Let's roll on. Per the description of the show, from local joints to home cooked spreads, Fieri caters to his guest cravings by connecting over what he knows best food. In each episode, the off-the-hook dishes lead to in-depth conversations that are fueled by flavor, fun, and even a little competition with hungry calls. Guy answers. So build a chair and get ready to feast. The first season of the talk show style Guy's Feast Club will include 4 episodes featuring Fieri hosting different guests, including a multi-course Italian feast with Bad Friends podcast host Bobby Lee, Andrew Santiano, incredible tomahawk ribeye sandwich with comedian Burt Bester, a bourbon brown sugar chicken and tacos. Oh, that sounds so mother-ucking good. Oh my God. You know how good it sounds? That brown sugar chicken, bourbon brown sugar chicken and tacos. You know how good that sounds? It's been a minute since I played this. It is this good.
Reinsurance.com.
So good.
So good.
So good is everywhere.
So good.
And while no one knows exactly where it started, for 70 years there's been only one way to describe the world's best chicken.
So good.
So good.
It's so good.
Help KFC celebrate 70 years. Get 4 free pieces of original recipe chicken with the purchase of any 10-piece meal or larger.
G-double-O-D good. That is S-O-G-double-O-D good. Yes, indeed. That actually does sound good for real. With the OG Tony Hawk himself and barbecue and bar games with basketball creator Jesser. Let's keep going here. Guy's Feast Club is all about bringing outbounds, bites, real dialogue to the table in a way we've never done before. Fieri said, I'm stoked to bring these next level conversations and big eating energy with some big names you're gonna love. And remember, the first rule of Feast Club is do talk with your mouth full. Guys, fans span every platform, and by launching this new series on YouTube, we're able to showcase a whole new side of Guy. We know what President Betty Allah added. Guy has a knife for connecting with everyone over anything, especially with great food and with unforgettable guests. And playing last season, 5 fans pull up a chair for a front row seat to the best table in town. Guys, Food Club is produced by Made in Network for Food Network. So very, very exciting there. Let me go Food Network. and see if they have a preview of it. I was about to say they should have. Let me see. Guys Feast Club. They usually have like a preview. Oh, they don't have a preview yet. I thought they would. Hang on, let me see something, y'all. Okay, so they don't have a preview of it yet. Okay, they don't have a preview. They got photos from the press release, but they don't have a preview yet. I'm going to pull up something right now that where I tell you, I'm about to get emotional with this shit. When I was little, I would watch one particular show, and if I ever get the chance to meet this man, and I get in the industry, I definitely want to help bring this show back. So if the Chief Entertainment, Brayley's Virtual Tour Studios, can commission this show to come back, I definitely would do it. So we're gonna watch this real quick. I'm gonna try not to become a glass case of emotions. Y'all know I talk about Slime Time Live. Y'all know I talk about Steve Harvey. I talk about Michael Strahan, Robin Roberts, A. Fox, Lisa Ray McCoy. There's so many people who have hosted things that really inspire me. But this show right here, of course, a Russian Roulette Game Show Network with Markel Wahlberg. But this show right here, I would say that this show is probably the antithesis for why I got into broadcasting. Here we go. Oh man, just the music, man. I mean, just like he got it, man. Oh man. Let me just say this. Had not been for Emerald Live, there would not be a Rachel Ray show. Let me say that 2 more times. Had not been for Emerald Live, Rachel Ray would not have had a daytime talk show. Without Emerald Live, Rachel Ray could not, would not, and would have never not had a daytime talk show. I said what the fuck I said. And without Emerald Live, Guy would not be able to do what he's about to do with Guy's Feast Club on YouTube with Food Network. Without Emerald Live, there would not be a Guy's Feast Club talk show on YouTube. Without Emerald Live, there would not be a Guy's Feast Club talk show on YouTube. Fight me on it. Let's get back to it. All that audience was something.
Excellent. Excellent. You know why? This is probably the loudest audience we've had all week. Feeling the love. Isn't it great being in New York City, huh? Come join us. Emerald Lagasse here. Welcome to Emerald Live. Boy, we got an unbelievable show for you tonight because, everybody has a favorite food that they love to eat and certainly that makes them feel better, right? Everybody? What's yours?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese is yours? How about yours?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Yours too, Moms? Spaghetti? Lasagna. See, everybody's got one of those comfort foods. I actually have several. Depending on what kind of comforting I need at the time, you know? Like, you know, when I'm feeling achy or it's cold outside, I love making kicked up hot chocolate. So I'm going to make a kicked up hot chocolate for you tonight. No, when you're missing Mom, kind of need like a soup. So I figured, hey, why not? I'm going to make a cream of wild mushroom soup for you tonight, show you that. Or like when you feel like you need a hug, you know? Well, at least for me. For me, it's like a kicked up green bean casserole, which I'm going to make one of those tonight, too. Or when you get the winter blues, we all get them, you know? You got to catch up every now and then with a little summertime reminder. And that's what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to show you my really kicked up blue cheese stuffed hamburgers that are unbelievable.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Or sometimes when you just like need a little tune. That's why we got Doc Gibbs in the Emerald Live Band.
Hottest band ever, baby.
Doc Gibbs in the Emerald Live Band. Oh, see, I'm already happy. Just that, 3 beats. Happy, happy. Hey, folks, tonight it's all about comfort food right here on Emerald Live.
Oh, this intro is so iconic, man. Emerald should have had daytime talk show before Rachel. Let me pause it. Emerald Lagasse should have had a daytime talk show before Rachel Ray. Emerald Lagasse should have had a daytime talk show before Rachel Ray. Emerald Lagasse should have had a daytime talk show before Rachel Ray. And I don't want to hear, Brady, you're being sexist. You're not being fair. You're not being right. I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying Rachel Ray wasn't a great talk show host. She was. I'm not saying she doesn't have a great personality. She does. I heard somebody had a different experience. You know, they actually, worked with Rachel Ray. But, listen, that's neither here or there. And I'm not saying she don't work hard. She does. But if you mean to tell me that man from New Orleans, Louisiana, about to relay that the Good Times Roll, baby, could not have captivated you in just that opening. And this intro you're about to see, you got your mental fucked all the way up. Okay? All right. And if I am so privileged to bring this man back to television, not like he needs my help, but if I'm able to do it, we're bringing back Emerald Live. Damn it. Okay? We're bringing back Emerald Live. I will gladly be an executive producer, and we'll make it do what it do. Child, here we go. Back to it.
Hi.
One of the best shows that ever come to television. Oh my God. It just had such a party atmosphere, man.
Ready? Yes, indeed. I get so happy when I say, Doc Gibbs in the Emerald Band. Oh, I love that. How you doing, Jack? Good to see you. All right. Oh, I'm just coming right out the gate. Usually I go over here and, I'll go over here to say, hey, hi, how you doing? See, you guys thought these were the cheap seats, huh? How you doing? Hey, guys. All right, I'm just going right at it. Hot chocolate. I got a little milk here in this saucepan. I've had the heat really, really low. And I'm going to add actually a little cream to this as well. Milk and cream, a little bit. But I like to take the chill out of it. Now, just be careful when you're doing this at home. Because that milk and cream stuff, kind of gets hot, boils over. Big troubles. So be careful when you got milk or butter on the stove. Unless, of course, you want to redecorate your house. Then, whatever. Now, in this pod.
So, can't watch the whole thing, but I just wanted to give Emerald Lagasse his love, his reverence, and his respect that is due to him. Amen, somebody. Amen. Let's continue on. We do have more Brainley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from this space right here and right now. This destination is going to make you really excited. It made me excited when I first saw it here, so let's get to it. From blacknews.com. Black entrepreneur launches first platform that scores brands on their commitment to the Black community. New app and browser extension scores 800 plus companies and surfaces 1,300 plus Black-owned alternatives at the point of purchase. Seneca O'Connor, an African-American attorney, come on now, and entrepreneur from Northern California, has officially launched Reckon, a first-of-its-kind consumer accountability platform that scores major brands on their real commitment to the Black community. It also surfaces verified Black-owned business alternatives at the point of purchase. Available today as an app for iOS. That's on Apple. It's not in Android yet. I'm sure she is working on it. Okay. And as a browser extension for Chrome and Safari, Reckon launches with more than 800 companies scored across seven dimensions of community commitment and a free directory of more than 1,300 verified Black-owned businesses. 1,300 verified Black-owned businesses. 1,300 verified Black-owned businesses. Okay. Black consumers represent more than $2.2 trillion in annual spending, a force that moves markets and shapes industries. Yet the vast majority of that spending flows to companies with little accountability for their records or workforce diversity, supplier diversity, community investment, and racial equity. At the same time, corporate rollbacks of DEI commitments are accelerating across Fortune 500 companies, leaving consumers with limited tools to separate genuine commitment from marketing language. Reckon was built to close that gap. How it works, Reckon evaluates companies across 7 publicly documented dimensions using verifiable data sources, including EEOC filings, FEC political contribution records, supplier diversity disclosures, the NAACP Black Consumer Advocacy, and the As You Sow racial justice scorecard. Each brand receives a score from 0 to 100 and a grade level from A to F. Okay. And is curved based on the entire brand population. Scores are editorial opinion, generate through a independent attorney-built methodology, and are not for sale. Come on! Now that is how you make your gift have that. What was it my mom always says? Your gift will make room for you. That's how you make your gift have room for you. Or that's how you make your gift have room. That's amazing. And let me tell you something. She could sell that attorney-built methodology as software infrastructure, but this right here, keep it for yourself, child, and expand accordingly. I ain't mad at this. When a consumer searches for a brand in the Reckon mobile app or visit a brand's product page while using the Reckon browser extension, they'll see the brand's Reckon score and are shown verified Black alternatives in the same product category. Every click goes directly to the Black-owned business's own website. Reckon does not capture transactions or retain commission on sales. Scoring dimension was evaluated. Workforce diversity, Black representation at entry, management, executive, and board levels. That's number 1. Number 2, supplier diversity documented spend with Black-owned and minority-owned suppliers, political alignment, political contribution history, and alignment with Black community interests. Crisis response, how the brand has responded to racial justice moments and community crises. Black spending and investment tracks where the company directs real money toward Black communities through advertising spend with Black-owned media, investment in Black entrepreneurs, HBCU endowments or community development funds, pledges without disbursement, counts against a brand, legal record, equal employment opportunity commission filing record, and document discrimination lawsuits and settlements. Really, bro, Give me one moment. I am so sorry. I am live right now, and I'm just trying to do a good show for y'all. Oh my God, just give me one moment, y'all. I'm so sorry. Give me one moment. Okay, y'all. So somebody is trying to call in right now, and make it do what it do. I think that this is not really that important, but they said that my platform is important, and so they wanted to come on, child. Just okay, fine. Just get out, bro. I got bigger things to do. Okay, sincerely, I got bigger things to do.
Cheapest creepers. This scale only goes up to 300 pounds. Discrimination.
Excuse me. Wait. What did your ass just say? I'm sorry, y'all. I just want to make sure that I heard. I'm gonna play it 2 more times just to make sure I heard what I heard. Give me a moment.
Cheapest creepers. This scale only goes up to 300 pounds. Discrimination.
One more time. I just want to make sure I heard what I heard. Okay.
Cheapest creepers. This scale only goes up to 300 pounds. Discrimination.
See, this is why this is why we're very selective of who comes to the cookout, because this ain't real discrimination. Your ass could just lose some weight. By the way, Nika Kyle has lost weight, but just, bruh, that's not discrimination. It's not discrimination. Discrimination is having to walk through the back door of a theater or a restaurant because they don't like your color. Discrimination was when they sent the National Guard to Little Rock, Arkansas, because they didn't want non-black kids walking to the school. Discrimination is when Dorothy Dandridge dipped her one toe in the pool. They had to drain the whole pool. Shall I continue on to what real discrimination is? Discrimination is separate drinking fountains. That's discrimination. Nika Kava Avocado. Good day. You interrupted my life just to say that dumb shit. Let me go back to this. I am so sorry, y'all. I am so sincerely. This is about. I'm so sorry. Let me go back to Seneca O'Connor. I am so sorry, beautiful. That's not discrimination, y'all. Let's continue on, okay? Where were we? We were right here. Yes, Equal Opportunity Commission filing record and document discrimination lawsuits and settlements. So they check the legal record of the company. Reckon does. Community investment looks at ongoing structural investment in Black communities, not crisis-driven pleasures. This includes partnerships with HBCUs, presence in Black neighborhoods, support for Black cultural institutions, and employee volunteerism or matching programs directed at Black causes. The free Black-owned business directory, Reckon's directory of Black-owned businesses, is completely free for every business listed at launch, and permanently Black-owned businesses are the beneficiaries of the Reckon platform, not its revenue source. There are no listing fees, no platform changes, and no commissions collected on sales. Reckon drives consumer traffic directly to each business's own website. The directory launches with more than 1,300 verified Black-owned businesses across fashion, beauty, food and beverage, home goods, financial services, tech, and more. About the founder, Reckon was founded by Seneca O'Connor, a licensed California attorney and MBA holder who built the platform scoring methodology, legal framework, and evidentiary standards herself. Connor is also the founder and CEO of the Bag Icon LLC, an accessible luxury accessories brand that has earned editorial coverage in Black Enterprise, Business Insider, Yahoo, and Essence, and the creator of the Spotlight program, Instagram feature series that spotlights Black-owned brands at no cost. Reckon is the technology infrastructure for a mission Connor has pursued across her entire career, ensuring that the Black dollar lands where it belongs. Availability. Reckon is now available via the website Reckon.com and can also be downloaded from the Apple iOS Apple Store. It will be available on the Google Play Store in June 2026. So literally next month, it will be available for all of us Android people. So I will definitely be downloaded for sure. Reckon LLC is a consumer accountability technology company headquartered in San Francisco, California, founded by Seneca in 2026. Reckon operates the first platform to score major brands of the real commitment to the Black community and surface verified Black-owned alternatives at the point of purchase. For press inquiries, send an email to contact@reckon.com. First of all, congratulations. I think that this is absolutely incredible. I think there was another Black-owned platform, like not to this extent, but it was another Black-owned marketplace. I think it was called Okra or something like that. Along with many others, but congratulations on this. And let me tell you something. Like I say, everybody who works in social media, public relations, advertising, and marketing, or also known as spam, should download this. But you know who else should download this? Entrepreneurs. You're trying to figure out who you should be collaborating with to grow your business. Download it. Of course, consumers should download it. That's a given. But also, too, content creators, if you're trying to collaborate with companies, download this app to see which ones are for us, okay? Because that's the way we'll do it, okay? Or that is one of the best ways we can do it. The more we know of who is with us, the more we can collaborate and the more we can rise up, okay? So let's look at the website here. Beautiful website. I am loving it. So 819 brands tracked, 47 out of 100, average score of 1,394, Black-owned biz, and 819 food scored. So all of these here, right? These are the ways that Reckon tracks that, right? So let's look at some of these here, okay? So Salesforce, 85 out of 100, Etsy, 80 out of 100, Microsoft, 80 out of 100, 78 out of 100 for Adobe, Ben & Jerry's, 77 out of 100, 77 out of 100. For Delta Airlines, HP 76 out of 100. Wi-Fi Podcast 74 out of 100. Comcast 73 out of 100. American Express 72 out of 100. So this is really, really cool. Look, listen, you can see who got an F. Let's see who got an F. I'm just curious. Okay, so we got Altus, USA, Amazon Anthropology, Cincinnati Financial, ExxonMobil, Ring.Bank, Align Cosmetics, Orkick, Oracle, Oshkosh, Bagash. I'm trying to just look at the ones that are feeling right now, y'all. E-commerce, Deere, John Deere, Burberry. A lot of people buy Burberry. BP, Big Lots, Barnes and Nobles. No, I don't like that. TaskRabbit, SimplySafeRealtor.com, Prada. A lot of people get Prada, don't they? Mm-hmm, yes, they do. World Connect, Sonic Drive-In. Good damn. Good. Why Sonic? Why? I mean, Blue Coconut Slushes are where it's at, though. Okay. She Destal, Rider System, Red Bull, OpenAI, Mohawk Industries, McDonald's, Lear, GoDaddy.com, Kinder Morgan, Ingram Micro, Howmet Aerospace, Freeport, McGraw, Fendi. A lot of people get Fendi. Okay. EOG, Resources, Dole Food Company, Constellation Energy, not BJ's Wholesale Club. Good Lord. I still love BJ's though. You can get a lot for $100 there. Speaking of personal experience. Ball, I think they do the alcoholic canning of thing, the canning of alcohol and all that stuff. Let's see here. KC General Stores, Westlake, Walmart, Uniqlo, Stone X, Spectrum Band, SoundCloud, Philip Morris. So you can see it goes on and on and on and on and on. So if I am a brand, I would definitely have this website on the double to see if I'm a part of this or not. Okay, so this is amazing. And then, of course, Black-owned directory. You got fashion, finance, florist, food and beverage, health and wellness, home living, jewelry and accessories, lifestyle and gifts, luxury fashion, media, entertainment, office stationery, pets, retail shopping, marketplace, sports and outdoors, sustainability and energy, technology, toys and games, transportation, and travel. And you can also submit your listing. Who's in media entertainment? I want to see this. So Automac, BET Plus. Unfortunately, that folded into Paramount Plus. Let's see here. Black Enterprise, Broad, DLC Museum, Cheryl Magazine, S Communication, Revolt TV, Stages of Freedom, The Root, The Rio, Entitled, and Trua. Okay, very well. I send nothing but light, loves, and prayers to this platform. And if you ever need an interview, or if you want me to contribute to the platform, if you guys do record media or something like that, or just any support that y'all need, y'all just let me know. I think this is a wonderful platform. And like I said, the press release to that is in my description box, and I will drop the link to record right now in the live chat for you all. So yes, I'm actually going to save this as a favorite in my favorites list. I think this is going to be a revolutionary or a black evolutionary tool for us, okay? And for our allies, too. Can't forget about our allies, y'all, okay? And my mama said, you can't be mad at every white person, Brandon, because you watched 12 Years a Slave. White people did fight for us, for the Freedom Riders and many other things. So put your energy where it needs to be. So we love our moms and dads and sisters and brothers and everybody that we're supposed to love. Amen. All right, y'all. Let's roll on this next story, this next destination, rather, child. My God. Today, from the New York Post. Cop who had loud sex with judge in chambers ID'd as deputy chief with Atlanta police. Prominent cop who reportedly had loud sex with Judge Eleanor Ross, identified as a deputy chief of the Atlanta Police Department, Kelly Kohler, was unmasked as the high-ranking official who had a steamy affair with the married jurist appointed in the Obama era, according to Bloomberg Law, which is a person familiar with the situation. Kohler, 55, is the Community Services Division commander of the Atlanta Police Department, according to his bio on the agency website. The department said Thursday it was looking into the scandalous situation. So give me a moment. I'm gonna show y'all here. My God, today is I have to tell you, it's always amazing me when people get my Lord, it's always amazing me people's real inhibitions when they come out, right? So this is her right here, y'all. This is her right here. So this is her right here. Right there. That's her. That's her. So, and yeah, she is married and has children. So let's continue. I know. We're about to get into all of it, okay? So yeah. Yeah, you saw a particular face. So this is the prominent cop right here, who allegedly had noisy sex with Atlanta-based federal judge Eleanor Ross. Was identified as Deputy Chief Kelly Collier of the Atlanta Police Department. And then this is her here, right here. Eleanor Ross was appointed by President Barack Obama. The Atlanta Police Department has an investigation to determine if the person mentioned in the committee on judicial conduct disability of the Judicial Conference of the United States is indeed an employee of the Atlanta Police Department. The agency posted on its website. Ross, 58, and Collier had sex in chambers and during business hours. That was loud enough that court staff could hear. What is that? 7th Avenue lemon elbow scrub? I'm sorry. Now, Melody, listen. I still think you should do the edible scrubs and the edible body oils. I think that will go very well for you. I'm just keeping it a buck, okay? Listen, just because I don't talk about you that often, don't mean I'm wishing hell on you, okay? Because I've always suggested that's a good idea, okay? Now I'm trying to think. So you got the scrubs, you got the oils. I think those are the only things you can make edible because the scrubs do have sugar in them, so you can't eat the scrubs, but you can make them edible. Melody Sheree. Moving on. According to a judicial complaint that was later confirmed by a judicial committee, the Post emailed Collier Thursday evening, but a reply said he was out of the office. I'm sure he was. The committee did not identify the judge or law enforcement officer in its report, but the pair were revealed Thursday by Bloomberg Law. For 2 years, the subject judge was a federal district judge who routinely heard criminal cases engaged in a secret extramarital relationship with a prominent officer of a large law enforcement agency in the judge's district, according to court papers. The committee also said the cop in question serves as a commander of a certain division and has served in Atlanta since 1998, which Bloomberg Law reported matches with Collier's bio and now scrubbed LinkedIn profile. Collier has a passion for analytics, computer technology, efficient management strategies, and he applies these skills daily to achieve positive outcomes for the department. Well, I mean, he analyzed that woman and he used his hard drive. And he was effectively managing her with his strategy. Okay, you want to talk about Roger Zapp computer? Yeah, I found my computer love. Shooby doo bop doo rap, I wanna love you. Shoo doo bop back, computer love, computer love. Yes, I found my computer love. I really shouldn't be goofing off like this. This is a very serious destination. And listen, I feel sad for the husband and the children. And of course, if the police chief is married, I feel sad for the wife and the kids. Like, yeah, just. What did y'all expect? You saw the thumbnail. You know my voice. And damn it, you know why you're here. Don't look at me like that. Don't. No. We're not doing this. We are not doing this today. Okay? She and he did that. I was here in Ohio. Okay, so listen. Oh my God. Okay. Ross, who became a U.S. District Court judge for the Northern District of Georgia in 2014, was also attending a partisan political event and making false statements to the judge, probing her conduct according to judicial documents. The judge who married to Georgia State Court Judge Byron Ross received a prior reprimand for the conduct. This reminds me of Evie, you know, the prosecutor that was prosecuting 47, and then she got into an affair, but I think both of them were single, I believe, or married. Either way, it was an affair, right? Now, you did see a particular face. You did. So let's get into that. Y'all know the Chrisleys, right? I'm sure the Chrisleys will have a lot to say on their podcast. Okay. So let's see here. So Judge Eleanor L. Ross, yes, the judge that did that was a part of the resentencing case for Savannah Chrisley's mom, Julie Chrisley. I know. And, you know, Chrisley got out because of the president, so I'm sure that MAGA's going to go ham in on this. But also, too, there have been people in the world of MAGA that have done an insurrection, cheated on people, said they weren't gay, but they were, messed with children. So let's not go there, okay? But yeah, that's the time there, all right? Now, finally, Candace Parker. Not Candace Parker. I was so happy. Candace Parker's doing great. She's on TNT. She's a WNBA legend, and she is absolutely black credible. Okay, so shout out to Candace Parker. Okay, I'm gonna say Candace Owens is struggling, duggling, and schmuggling. Okay, so with that being said, let's get to it here. From Complex.com, Candace Owens canceled 2024 Australian tour, leaves 15,000 ticket holders without refunds. The report behind the event is reportedly entering liquidation. Okay, first of all, Candace, I don't know why you look at me like that. What? What, you big man reporter? You a public figure, ain't you? Look at me like that, like I did something, child. Candace Owens' canceled Australian tour has turned into a financial disaster for 15,000 ticket holders. None of the Australians who purchased tickets for the Conservative Pundits 2024 speaking tour are expected to receive refunds after the promoter behind the events, Roxman, reportedly went under with only 21 Australian cents left in his bank account. So let's see what that equates to in the United States money. So basically converted, that would be like 1510. I'm assuming. I don't know, y'all. I'm just assuming, okay? But let's continue on here. Reportedly went under with only 21 Australian cents in his left in his bank account, according to The Guardian. The company entered liquidation in December after spending all available funds, leaving customer sponsors and Owens herself among those reportedly owed money. The tour was derailed after the Australian government refused Owens a visa on the grounds that she had the capacity to incite discord, a decision later upheld by the High Court in October. Australia has more standards and requirements than the United States that the rest of the citizens of the USA put in a convicted felon in office. That's a damn shame. I am ashamed, beside myself, and disgusted with everybody's behavior who voted for that imbecile. Okay. All right. Joe Jamel, whose organization supported the tour, estimated that about 15,000 tickets have been sold, suggesting that at least 1.4 million have been collected before the company went under. Liquidator David Sampson's statutory report filed with ASIC on March 3rd said the funds were impossible because Roxman had no insurance covering the cancellation and exhausted its money. The report identified man as Fieri as the company's sole director and shareholder. A spokesperson for Owens told the Guardian Candace team ended up paying hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal bills, as well as provide numerous loans to Roxman to make refunds before it became apparent that their assurances were meaningless. The spokesperson added, right up until the last day, they were still promising us that refunds were just around the corner. The Guardian also reported that Gold dealer As Good as Gold, sponsor of the tour, claimed it owed $80,000. Co-director Gerard Paynes said Roxman had promised repayment in 2025, but the money never arrived. It's like, what have you done with all of this money? Payne said tickets for Candace Owens' canceled Australian tour reportedly range from $95 to $1,500 for VIP packages. Who paid $1,500 to see Candace Owens in a VIP package? The hell? She don't say nothing that damn important. Hell, now I would understand if I had those prices, right? Because I am actually the show. I have actual things to say. I call stripes and solids like I see them. I'm about the higher that's waiting for us, not just the lower that's available. I don't just cover drivel just to have a platform. We won't cover the bad. We won't talk about the good. It's going to be equal, balanced, and accountable content. Okay. Ciao. Good damn. Y'all, we did that together. You and I here. We did all that in 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 5 seconds there. Not too bad for a show. Not too bad. Let's see what's going on here. I can find y'all a positive media story here. let's talk about this here. Yes, indeed. So as you guys know, it's Miami Swimsuit Week, and you guys know Megan Thee Stallion has a swimsuit line called Hot Girl Summer. So there she is there. Woo, child. One thing you cannot say. Megan, fine, child. And look at all those colors behind her right there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Megan Thee Stallion returns to Miami Swimsuit Week and completely demolishes the catwalk in a daring monokini. An absolutely breathtaking, temperature-raising fashion moment has officially. An absolutely breathtaking, temperature-raising fashion moment has officially shut down the internet. And honey, nobody is doing it like high, fresh off of making major theatrical waves. Grammy-winning superstar Megan Thee Stallion just returned to the Parsino Miami Swim Week. Parsino Miami Swim Week runway celebrate the 1-year anniversary of her mega successful swimwear label Hot Girl Summer. And she absolutely left no one behind. So let's see this here. Watch her on Instagram here. All right, y'all, here we go.
What's your name, baby? You know you so fine.
So there she is there. Child, Lord, God knew what he was doing, made black women. Amen. The white woman's like, oh no, I don't got all that. Jesus, why couldn't you bless me? Man, let me tell you something. You cannot deny that she is not a star. You cannot deny that at all. Man, just incredible, man. I really am happy for her, like, sincere. Like, even though I've never met her, you know what I mean? You know, I do cover her and stuff like that. It is nice to see that our own people can win, you know what I mean? And shout out for LA Culture right there. New song there, and then she had After Party as well. Child, listen, man, oh man, very well done there, very well done. The crowd inside the Parsino tent last night was treated to the ultimate grand finale when Megan herself stepped out to anchor the show, closing the catwalk in a custom hypnotic cutout look that had the front row completely hypnotized. Social media timelines have been flooded with viral clips of her signature high confidence strut, proving once and for all that she isn't just a rap mogul, she's a certified runway killer. Hypnotic monokini that's at the timeline of our fashion insiders on the ground Miami. According to our fashion insiders on the ground Miami, Megan show-stopping ensemble was an absolute masterclass in body confidence design. The savage rapper stepped out wearing an unreleased halter neck monokini that featured a prominent black, white, and brown swirling seashell inspired pattern. The structural design of the piece was incredibly daring, boasting massive waist, side cuts that showed off her legendary tongue physique while born on bikini level coverage. Even though this is an unreleased thing, I'm going to tell you right now, based on this social capital that's happening, that will be a part of Hot Girl Summer, believe you me. Okay? Make no mistake about it. This will be on sale, okay? Believe you me. Let's see, Megan perfectly balanced the hypnotic look with chunky high accessories, stacking massive resident bangles on both wrists, rocking oversized silver hoop earrings that featured a dangling off-white charm with her dark hair snatched into a sleek high ponytail that cascaded straight down her back. Minimalist white strappy high-heeled sandals and a flawlessly glossed lip. She looked like an absolute goddess walking on water. Expand the hot girl universe, bikinis, and men's trunks. This year's 20-piece late night showcase was an absolute milestone for the brand. Expand hot girl summer aesthetic far beyond standard women's wear. Rather, Megan's collection brought high-octane colorways of vibrant reds, oranges, sorbets, and greens to life, with pieces keeping things entirely accessible and wallet-friendly. The brand also officially introduced a 9-piece Hot Boys Summer men's collection consisting of graphic swim trunks and tank tops. Listen, I don't know if I could have walked in the show, okay? I mean, Braylon Lee, like, walk in, then Megan walk in. It ain't the same. You know what I mean? Like, would I kill it? Absolutely. But then I know everybody be like, you do realize you just walked in the same show Megan Thee Stallion. I'm just as surprised as you. Okay, listen. But the absolute stars of the night, aside from Megan herself, were the four-legged models. The label officially debuted adorable line of pet apparel, sending a line of canine companions down the runway. I'm sure her own dog was a part of that as well. I think she has dogs, rather, by that. Sending a line of canine companions down the runway, wearing matching Barkini sets and dog teeth and blazing with phrases like hot dog summer and little hottie. The entire representation leaned heavily into the diverse, size inclusive, and gender inclusive representation that Megan has consistently championed throughout her entire career. Caramel Miami Energy, the ultimate beauty collaboration that y'all remember when we talked about the NYX collaboration that she had, right? Or that she has, rather. The high energy production also doubled as a major move for the beauty community. NYX professional makeup joined forces with the High Empire as the official beauty and body artist partner for the runway show to give the models that ultimate eternal summer glow under the heavy venue spotlights. Everyone hit the catwalk completely dripping in Megan's recently released Caramel Miami body oil, which officially launched a few weeks ago. From dominating the music charts to conquering business spaces and closing down international fashion runways, Megan Thee Stallion is officially letting the world know that her empire is entirely untouchable. The highs are eating phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal this season, and the summer hasn't officially started yet. Are you losing your mind over Megan's flawless Miami Swim Week runway world? Yes. You know what? I would like to do a staring contest with Megan Thee Stallion. I would win. No, I would not. Or you already pull out your credit card to buy a matching Barkini for your dog. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion. I think that is absolutely wonderful. Like I said, the hardest work is the work that no one ever sees behind the scenes. And I think a lot of people get twisted of why is Megan going here, there, everywhere? Well, Rihanna, she went from music to the world fashion to the point she had her own fashion house. In the 90s, you could do one thing and make buku money at, but now you have to do many things leading back to your main thing. So congratulations on that. We're going to take a little bit of a commercial break. We'll be back right after this. We are live on Tour Like Comment, Show, Subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? Where are the girls that like to have fun? I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, see a shot, take a shot, never run girl. I'm a fun girl, very fun girl, laughter never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good. Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you are found. I come from nothing. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to look at the show.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I love you so much. I had to tell you thrice. Welcome back into Braylon Lee's virtual tour live. I'm turning my camera now because we know Hell Show for over an hour. Yes, we have. By the way, shout out to Glam Rocks. Saw you live this morning. Good to see you back in the live streets out here. Yes, indeed. Making it do what it do. Shout out to Glam Rocks. Yes, indeed. So what a excellent show this morning. This was a fun time for sure. I'm glad to have done it. I'm going to try to do a show either at 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock. I'm going to try to get out to Applebee's today because they got that all-you-can-eat wing thing. I definitely want to do that for the one time, you know what I mean? for sure. So we'll definitely see about that. But yes, a very fun time today. I'm glad to have done it with all of you. Like I said, we talked about Byron Allen. The acquisition is done. So now he owns BuzzFeed. You know what I mean? So we shall see what ends up happening with that. Like I said, I think the plan is he's going to make Stars the network, the streaming app, and the platform for all creators and everybody who's trying to be somebody in the Black and minority culture. I really do believe that with BuzzFeed fueling the entertainment for Stars, along with Stars themselves producing content. And you had HuffPost, the news division, and Tasty being the food and lifestyle division of Stars. I think that he's really about to take Stars to another level once he owns it. So that's what he said he wants to do, because he already has 11% stake in Stars. The Black Promoters Collective, one of the top 10 promoters according to Billboard magazine, billboard.com, and not to mention they're towards a hit major milestone. Congratulations to them. That Blue Origin rocket exploding, the biggest explosion in history for rockets exploding. I'm glad everybody was safe, and my God, that should be a meme. It really should. It really should. Guy Fieri bringing a talk show to YouTube. The Food Network is making it happen. Maybe, just maybe. You should make YouTube studios already. Just saying. But hey, I'm just saying what's on my mind. Sienna Connor, bringing this great website up here, Reckoned, with a 1,300 Black-owned businesses directory that is verified. Shout out to them. Also, you can see the scores of which companies are for us and which ones are not. That's very, very helpful. Blessings on that platform. Eleanor Ross. The gavel wasn't the only thing pounding hard, huh? My God. Hey. And then Candace Owens struggling. Yay. You know what y'all say? Braylon, Candace is a mother. You should not be celebrating her struggling. I want the child to win. Screw the mother, screw the father. And before y'all ever come at me, y'all need to give Malaga Grams the energy, because she said, as long as you are a good father, fuck the baby mama, screw the child. That's what she said. So I don't want to hear it, okay? Anyway, one love, much love, all love. I'll be back either tonight around 6 p.m. or 8:30. Just stay tuned to your notifications. I'm going to try to go out and really enjoy the day. It looks gorgeous outside. So one love, much love, all love. I feel love is in the right back to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. By the way, happy Memorial Week. I know Monday was Memorial Day, but all week you could have been grilling out. And guess what? You still have time today and tomorrow. All right. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.